What is up, guys and girls? It is me, NKO, and in today's 3-minute guide video, I'll be talking about how to get the Outbreak Perfect Catalyst as quickly as possible. Now, in this video, we'll talk about the headshot portion, as the code and the boss are pretty self-explanatory, and that's up to you guys if you want to do that or not. So let's get right into it. Now to start off, we're going to go into our directory and fly over to IO. Land near the area where Asher's standing. Once loaded in, you'll notice that you have Ashermere on your right side, and then you have a large rock wall on your left side. Now move towards the large rock wall on your left side and hug it. You will see at one point a lost sector symbol directly in front of you on a small stone with a red light. Proceed towards the rock wall behind it and you'll find a cave. Now once you enter it, you'll see some small letters appear on the bottom of your screen after at one point, and it's called Sanctum of Bones. If it does not say that, then you're in the wrong cave and you need to find Sanctum. Now this part's pretty simple, and I'm not really going to spend a whole lot of time explaining it because it's rather easy. Now there are lots of taken enemies in this area, which is why it's an easy way to farm these kills. Now all you really got to do is just farm for headshots. Take your time and move through it slowly and make sure you do it. Now some enemies it's going to be very hard, such as the Scions, because Scions are very weak and the Nanites will kill the Scions. So I recommend taking your time and just slowly moving through it, and kind of just, when you get in large groups of Scions, start speeding up your shots and make sure you're always ADS so that you have more precision, accuracy, and just work it through slowly until you get to the top area and when you fight the boss and a whole 9 yards. Now you guys will see in the background here, I get it before I even get to the finish of the room, but I go all the way through anyways to show you guys what to expect. Now, the reason why this strategy to me is better than the Escalation Protocol strategy is because although Escalation Protocol level 1 has a ton of Hive and a ton of Thrall specifically, and they're very easy to get headshots on, the Nanites will kill a lot of them very easily, and you'll be losing on really easy headshots. And then there's also the fact that you have more control in this situation. You don't have to really constantly restart the same thing. You can really just complete it, then come back out and you don't have to worry about other players coming in and messing up your thing and thinking you're actually trying to attempt the Escalation Protocol. It's just much more controllable, and I haven't really done the math on how much percent you get per Escalation Protocol, but I know that this one you get 5% every single time. I did it about 6 times and I got 5% every time, so the math's pretty surefire. And I believe it's a pretty easy way to get what you're trying to acquire here, which is the catalyst. Now, the way this catalyst works is that you need to get headshots. Now, you're like, NKO, how many headshots do I need? It's obviously not 100. No, it's not. It's 600 headshots. You have to get every 6 headshots to count as 1%. So you get 30 I got an average of 30 headshots every single time. That gives me 5% every single time. So I did this. I only did this about 6 times because I already had a bunch of percent already saved up from just playing around. But I do recommend doing this because this is probably a quicker method. You only do about 20 times if you do this just by itself. Now, if you already have progress with which you should, you can do it less than that, obviously. Anyways, this has been my 3-minute guide on how I think the best way to farm the headshot catalyst for Outbreak Perfected is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.